Asma when you like our bien fana sekese koma mama chira da mo se ode efisem dwumedie ebre ye free safari kopim se nonkono ebebo medinde akwasi insia pensenpensenmu enie ewo bedwam on Adom TV, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. So na DSTV na Go TV, multi TV channels no obenya live and so ewo hodom ye fana sekese koma Hepa Plus mixture e de papa pen na badwa so biaja tum na ye bom pen faba so mo de dowe aba ebo na kodetia entidi yade o member be a trend be akwansa ebeka bi atosanso na Franco Trading Enterprise okay say phone papa na dwosuo ene ehodom tu perform ya ne bo ewo phone be che e de amawa ye Franco Trading Enterprise o TV fridge air condition ene be de sese dem bia akoma kachi wo enkran komase a obenya bi ato o sanso na culture toothpaste pachoje atwos na asnya kamawate bidie na na de aye bidie na de good body tresu e de twies no eno na culture toothpaste ye de aye eti ahode na obidiem sa ahode kro na bi na ewom bi supermarket bi abeko bia also pe culture toothpaste ni bi na ato okọ hospital doctor ka so ohia mojedura na ohia eye city blood tonic me go da so yasne me de pensenpensenmu dwumedie bro on behalf of Omanyene Kwabena Asante and his family yakoso ka se da bo nyina mase especially Asante man se moje ye fel so ema ye papa dako yakopene kurabia asumdwemu mu amunya bre enso ebae from the vice president ABC obibi obae bia so Omanyene busunyasi odawasedemasia ensa de bia. Very good morning to you also Juliet yawo Amstead o Kumase campus anapemechiao se bibia ehye yede yamiase abajafo atnase Sylvester Tete a member of parliament madeshe wo Botiano English amount from constituency in the Greater Accra region. Also na Edem Agbana a deputy national youth organizer de ma NDC amayoko Edem okode
Nyame Adom yego so na sabi bia boko weekend no anka me plan yese na me bua me so baba Kumase na any Omanyene will mourn with him but won't say you were a campaign season into emergencies be by but I hope say bibia koso ya and there nyame ase
campaign so koyi
oh yeah go so na ya bompae na ye dwuma so come December 17th by 18th there na the honorable Johnson has said we get the national chairman of the NDC and there we are very confident nyame Adom abebaso.
Okay, Edem Abananso say spokesperson the Johnson they said we get a campaign team for national chairmanship position.
Yes.
Orawo.
Agozi.
Botiano English amount from Adjei say nsu ejiri ede farm wo maso anu akosi say.
Menya mama nchia na menchia menyonko Edem Agbena. Na menim say wa jump wo ofuri Ampofo ship no mo. I know I said okay to boy. As a deputy national youth organizer, with national chairman, co-election, with general secretary co-election, now what jump is Charlie, you're careful.
It's all in the interest of the party.
Menchia Ashefoni, a Tifuni, Kankai, Botiano English amount from constituency for now. Fensu Menchia Jack Sparrow or Tamale is one of the vibrant young men in Tamale and Ra. Minya kwan ekoja era alanche maintain any adofo eko hwe yenua ba Fadila ekosie no krakra musie no benra na in line with the Islamic tradition no here in 40 days adoa e Tamale nimpanimfo ahodo na koye said ye onesi gie fel so wo Tamale na esewani ensewo kachre enti meda Tamale mebunu nyina ase na fe mama ebusuafo hyede. Now, at the same time, so Minya Omanyene, unfortunately, I couldn't make it because that means Finra's Bear 5 or my constituency. It was quite difficult for me. But I was with him in spirit. Adofo Hudo Ekoye Mani Yefe. Now, it's true, but I know English I'm from. In fact, I'm at 3 a.m. Now, I'm chief director, HRT, based on the development. Finally, Wakachemi has been approved. The processes for contract award is ongoing. Addo to see, especially when you move Ajasco Junction to Redtop to West Hills Mall. A portion from West Hills Mall to Donkona, a friend of Red Top. Part of it, 2.5 kilometers, has already been awarded to a Chinese company there.
Okay.
They are supposed to have started work. My name say their capacity, they can easily do the 2.5. And then from Ajasco Junction, I could share a hono, or also ebe start a juma about 4 kilometers of roads. So I go through processes. Beyond that, Uko Baby is the old barrier all the way to Tuba. That is the entire coastal stretch. Is in deplorable state. The minister had indicated, and I think so. Portions of it, we are looking at a total of about 40 kilometers of roads
within the constituency,
and then 30 kilometers of drains. I know you but I don't know my respite. In fact, there are roads contractors for the last 2 years had abandoned the job. I've written officially, medical minister now, re-awarded those contracts too, and also back on streamer. In fact, it will help to ease the road problem. And so far, so very good.
Okay.
Me say oninya abutrek akrama me. They've been patient. My constituency and Krofwa, they've been extremely patient with me, and then the government for that matter. Say in the face of all these things, no demonstrations in Yama Bianco. So of course, I've maintained say for the grievances they have a right to express it, but the grievances alone is not enough to bring the roads.
Okay. But
intervention for activism. Last week, Joy News, I've never shared the responsibility. Say, me as a member of parliament, me can't say, me need capacity to construct the road. My strength, lobby to be an advocate for it. And in that score, if you have been dancing, I've never shared that responsibility.
Sure.
So they should keep faith with me. Definitely, we'll see the light at the end of the day.
Okay, Sylvester, when is there possible to be ready 2023 budget?
Well, tentatively, I mean, it's been confirmed that the budget statement will be read on Wednesday, coming Wednesday. So we are looking forward. Originally, 24th, but there were issues of the Black Stars March and the rest. So we're trying to get it done by 23rd, which is from the compliance. But because of financial constraint, that money, there's nothing about financial constraints about it. You see, 5% must go. So it's only one CDR, the 5% must go. And it's a whole estimate. Say, 1 million Ghana cedi a year. Now we will estimate. Now we have 1 million. Nobody hangs you. And I can speak on authority. That 6 quarters is owed the administrator. And you see, at the end of every financial year, we know the actuals and we know the estimate. There's always a balance. And there should be clarity. This one is not the NPP or NDC. Previous government has also defaulted, which I think is unfortunate because the law does not give anybody any discretionary powers over common fund. You media people should investigate that matter, whether or not the common fund had been paid. Yes, now saying 2 quarters of it have been paid. But I'm reliably informed. On many occasions, the common fund administrator goes to borrow money to pay. Yes, and so who pays the interest? Yes, who pays the interest?
Common fund administrator borrows
to pay. So who pays the difference? So there are a lot of issues with the common fund. And not limited to this administration. We've taken cognizance of the law. It's not limited to this administration. But we should look at the situation where 6 quarters of common fund had not been paid. Meanwhile, these are statutory payment that nobody has discretion over about it. As to how much you had, any problem. So when you have 1 CDR, it's 5%. When you have 100 CDR, it's 5%. So there shouldn't be a time that somebody will cite any reason for not compliance on that particular portion of the statute.
But that's all. Adam. President assurance, response.
Well, my answer
Wednesday budget.
I think President Ampofo-Adjei made a speech. Now, President say, "Bibi and everything will be fine." That is the expectation of every Ghanaian. About economy, they be and your politics. Because I make fuel stations, I make top fuel. The same amount of money I may spend it, I made it top fuel, no. The same amount and an MPP for any other political parties for no super top fuel. Anything as a bad issue about the economy, that's a year discuss here. We have to look at the facts. We have to speak to the data. We have to speak to the truth about the economy, the status of your economy. Is the president or my assurance, as a leader there, in times of difficulty, expected, say, Ubema assurance, because now you're a leader, you have to sell hope to the people. So, what the president said, there is nothing wrong with it. But beyond giving assurance, no, there is a critical issue as to whether or not assurance now woman you trust so to me deliver. Because if you have been involved in running this economy and you have given hope on several occasions, as president, as the leader of this country, now say you take your words for it, actions, any words, no, and you're consistent. So why do I have to trust President Akufo-Addo again? Say, by your politics more. President Akufo-Addo, you're one of the people Okasa. I treat it with a pinch of salt.
No, that's not fair. Please.
No. And that's disrespectful. Honorable, Debbie. Mama making me point. Maybe the construction and the way I'm making. What I'm trying to say is, in the politics or in the history of Ghana's politics, President Akufo-Addo is one of the presidents Okasa. He just speaks, but he doesn't do it.
Okay.
He says a lot, but he does nothing. But to me, countless examples of Nyoma President Akufo-Addo kaya onye. Inti sa okaya nesu muma didi and amunya didi economy no meteni around. May ensure economic stability. I can't believe him because me trust him. So kasa keke. Okay, during the COVID time, President Akufo-Addo catches they know how to bring your friend is economy alive, back to life. But what he cannot do, say, Obama, Abia, dead bodies, no, he will resurrect them. Yeah. Something similar. And you can a plagiarized speech, but let's credit him with it. Okay, and what has happened? Yesterday, President Akufo-Addo and any economic management team members, and I catch Ghana for so, baby, they will never go to IMF. Now say E-levy now implement E-levy and we enough to bring back the economy to life. Okay. What has happened?
Or see E-levy no and take you full force.
Oh, now at the time I must start here, say your warning must say that 6.9 billion now moving from the E-levy no. You cannot realize it and you're realistic. It wasn't the way to go. But we say oh there be more and money economics.
Yes, more crimes are too good Ampofo-Adjei.
At the end of the said then say 11 years to ya. I still send money. Because at the end of the transfer of money or mobile money there, it is the most convenient. Into money buy no, we still pay. And on power we transfer the car come will be I paid E-levy. Into the American say President Akufo-Addo. Yes, or my assurance, say Obama assurance. But beyond assurance, no, you interrogate the president's commitment to ensuring say your economy no, you deliver back to life.
Okay.
Two things are very important. One, President assure say economy will be back to life. Have we diagnosed the problems with the economy? One of the problems is reckless expenditure. Measures men are president able to me I take his CR because of economic hardship no as president they have cut down on expenditure. About some 30% pay cut and all of that. But don't name the also. Based on pay cut, the supposed 30% pay cut, no. The fact that as we speak today, the president and presidents in Ankasa, they are still embarking on a lot of reckless expenditure. So the president is still flying around the world with expensive, luxurious private jets.
When was the last time?
The last time president your friend is Britain offer plane then offer.
Oh, you see commercial.
Commercial ben.
Oh, you see commercial.
No, say a year no. They were only say a year there was a stand commercial ben now use.
Can see our call UK call.
The honorable Okujeto Ablakwa Eddie record by to prove say all kono omudi commercial echo your friend is saying echo London.
Okay.
From London no or now use private jet to the other locations. Say down And now you I can crown announce so figures now you're quoting Ukraine, but what is established is they are still doing that. Again, who call presidency? We still have close to 3,000 people. Omuye Juma of Flagstaff House. I need designation.
3,000.
Yes.
It's not true.
Last time now model list it was what?
Jubilees in 3,000.
And I say close to there.
No, what
the figure?
What are the figures?
What are the figures? 2018, 2019, what the figure no buy it was over 2,200.
It's not true.
Now you're saying
it's not true.
Then you try then
don't make a wild allegation.
As I said, with the mind I make catch you said you have not done any reduction in those figures.
You finish.
Okay, like number nankasa omode estati almoka ho asem no. Omonte so.
Me say me na make catch you say as we speak they are still adding. When they say they are still adding. Who can say there was a ministry headed by Howard Kumsin. Now a friend of special
initiative.
Special initiatives.
Yeah.
Omo dissolving ministry no. Omo ko set up a bureaucracy of Flagstaff House. Ko share budget no. Recently now one of the MPs had the figures by the amount of money now you're spending on that ministry at the time now you're ministry no. That money has moved by over 300% at the time I'm setting up as a structure under the presidency. All of this is our ministry.
2021. Let me give you figures. It is 995. It is not close to 2,000.
995 and then 2021. What did you submit to Parliament?
That is the numbers now.
Numbers now must submit to
Parliament.
How do you say 995
is close to 2,000?
And I'm saying the numbers now must submit to Flagstaff House.
When you run 995, is it up to 2,000?
Numbers now will submit to Parliament. 995. 995.
Yes, but as of 2018, 998. That was as of 2018.
Me say 995.
Numbers men are most submitted to Parliament.
So if you have the contract numbers,
because now all Parliament.
The numbers are 995.
How many were submitted to Parliament? At the end of the day, reckless expenditure. It is still going on. Until the president want make a commitment, be cut it down. The same president are talking about how the economy in the beba, or that's who using VAT purposely dedicated to carrying unknown chair. Purposely dedicated to carrying unknown chair president, akonya president betina so. You will V8 back or ko baby a V8 no or V8 no or driver or more security man sa akonya no.
Debbie.
Ade na we who can no.
Debbie.
Say them.
Adam.
Akwesi when him say V8 back you will pictures you will videos. Our presidential convoy. Ade who ni man na.
I have been part of the convoy for some months ago.
And I won't
that car now. You see a akonya woman. What I saw in the car when we were moving, one of the security cars in Ebi. Yeah, a empty car with only a driver. Now it is a car. Maybe it is a car. Yeah, driver woman. You nipa bako at the front. And the
nipa na at the front or there.
Oh, me security president.
And I make us say chair no security the driver. We say we dispute me. Then you know collaborate.
Let me just say, a part of the president's security details na aircon.
Akwesi.
And no mo bu Viet na. Ye bu akunya ba kwatum. And no dey chair na check. So it is not say.
Akwesi. Fact ni ye. Fact Ukraine wo ha yenka. Ukraine say ye wo mampeni ahono. Who say as president no oba Adom TV oko ohini bi ho ewo sehwe oko ha oko chebia akonya na amube man no ta akonya no no de on deserve sa akonya he deserves more into your theater ekita akonya eye onu ankasa na akonya oba wo na onu adi na akonya aba ofi na visitor be na wo receive ya visitor no onu ankasa di na akonya aba it be honorable me come senior brother honorable Sylvester Tetawa me fam akonya ko because me interest akonya de be ma me na say wo V8 carry sa your driver here chanika ta V8 na di it no kwere wa yenka
ye je ma me bam no wo se wo peti o hwa na picture na kwa say you should have two car no
because of Akonya. You two car no because of Akonya. Because Nancy Governor on work car no no.
This
V8 the president is moving with a convoy of over 40 V8s.
And I'm just say
the security details. I want to me say who person will cut expenditure. we have to get to a point that President Nubu Krabe to be announced.
Cutting down president security details.
Obi Ankasa cutting down security. But one of the things over to me I say, even soldier for Komuko Bibia, they have these mini buses almost to me use it. You don't need to have 50 V8 spread with security details to before it shows who was security. And then move to me use the bus to add up to a certain number to reduce the numbers. Me see you are Konya. You're the president na Konya. You're V8. You're the president na Konya. HM with a driver and the security.
Will you also say as a president took coin? Near say the president a bag. Yeah, the near my womb. A to care say yaneno enqua. Can he classify say your car at the president entire a to koyana?
Press car na president no a team no. V8 na president no team no. And then a chill on back into me shawana.
So say and so when say unka say ya should to car back president.
So to coin say o car o back e wo boot mo a. It's normal. But the make can say you V8 back dedicated to the president's chair. Who now can ya can we issue that presidency they have not been able to declare
the president before.
But we have seen the president's convoy. We have seen videos. We have seen pictures of the V8
and your picture be a video be a
but are you saying say you need V8 educated president
me say you need V8 you need V8 you dedicated say
you're dedicated to the chair.
That's security details that's security officials now calm so mo need president Shiana. Is that what you are saying?
What I'm saying is say president is too quiet or security details.
Okay.
And several cars. Ebi mu in front of the president. Ebi mu back. Ebi mu to me dinner side. All of that. Me say you were V8 you dedicated to the president's chair. Our ko baby our kita on Gaza na konya.
You need V8 bia.
President say luxurious way now.
You need V8 bia o musa me unu bibi sa wo.
Ka ba salon kan na you carry way now.
You need V8 bia you dedicated say you dey fa president car.
No way expect so we catch us akwesi.
But that's what I'm correct. Badwam die. Hwe ba isi. Okay, enche Mary demo message that money to Facebook ni nyina ebi but Sylvester.
Yes. Minia. Clearly Minia Adam he or ha say obeye propaganda. Na obeye propaganda e bia o share NDC full soldiers na why your propaganda no. Na nsema wo ken. The media person or a neutral person or here. We can't just only president to on many occasions. You need V8 are dedicated to president travel. Look, I will see, yeah, it's in Nipa Uni, and I say ergonomics.
Yeah.
Go find what ergonomics is. Yeah, the time take your health serious, and also be better. A cognac would so. Who height, actually, the type of a cognac was out naso.
Yeah.
It may affect you. It is not for the luxury of it. Oko office now complaining with chair. The first thing they do, the height of your decks. What is so? And then the kind of a konya was so tinaso. Man Ghana Nibia and TSA propaganda way. Now,
say Moyen is answer. Then people would then question. I am a president called outside Ghana on Fakunyanenko.
Mamin control for Obia Aqua.
Okay.
Who height. A konya or so tinaso.
Okay.
And you're 1 feet or.
Okay.
How long not tina approach and how long so quarter or chrome ha? How long na odiwo?
Okay.
It's also important.
Okay.
You can sacrifice your comfort and as you can sacrifice your health for few minutes other than the lifetime.
So it means approach okay, but Ghana very difficult.
For instance, we call 1 day, 2 days. Now we free more. You can sacrifice it and say we do 1 week, 2 weeks.
Okay.
So wow health. That's a situation be bad. Now say we make it sacrifice. You can make a sacrifice for a day or two, but you can't make a sacrifice for your lifetime.
Okay.
Important.
Okay.
I think so. I can say about 2,000 staff at the good Jubilee House.
Presidential staff.
And you no cry. Me man official report to Parliament. Numbers are our Parliament. Okuja told the status are propaganda no until they brought the numbers. So listen to me. You were Minister of State back our presidency. You were presidential staffers 44. And sana ye were junior political appointees 292. And ye were civil and public sector employees 658. Ukaboma 2,000 and no 1,000. So where is your approximation to 2,000? Where is your approximation? The Betran network is so. Now boweni weni he can't say. These are the facts. Open about parliament.
We now is disputed. For example, Osemu only one minister of state at the presidency.
Me catch the last time I did.
You see, Odin list no about parliament. You dispute here because there are many other people
Man for manship.
And when for example, Modi Bayen at the time Modi list the Bayen. We dispute here based on
who disputed what?
We disputed
you and who? You and who?
I say NDC disputing list.
Who official? Bring me an official position. Bring me an official position.
And I hear some will say come with their designations. The Modi designations.
We brought the designations.
Modi will be to say lady in waiting and also have their position.
What is lady in waiting?
I said no so count.
It is not. Let's not.
There was something like that on the list. Lady in waiting. No pay. The evidence now.
Bisa say, Mami, who disputed the official records to Parliament? Parliament is the House of Records.
I
don't think now. Most artists are essential motion way. You've been exposed because the things you say on your propaganda, your campaign
propaganda.
No, listen.
The issue is that the CMA about expenditure. The CMA under the MPP, under NDC now as a presidency, Office of Government Machinery. Now you spend on the average 700 million. See, budgetary allocation to Office of the President, 3.1 billion.
You don't understand.
In the issue of the under the NDC, say 3.1 billion. Figures, there are many more people working at the presidency. It's open say you cut it down expenditure, drop down the numbers.
Please.
That is the spirit of the conversation.
May catch say he should not be fixated by the fact that if the Office of Government Machinery budget cost rise as a result of staff, he should get it. There were 3 development authorities: Northern Development Authority, Middle Belt Development Authority, and then Coastal Development Authority. One budget that were not at the Office of the Government Machinery. It's been moved there. Then there was Zongo Development Authority. Its budget is at the Office of the Government Machinery.
But I've already been a buyer from 92.
It is not. You didn't have
special
that.
Initiative.
You don't.
Even the bit to say Maslok, they were still under the presidency. They were still under the president, under every government. And the Maslok and the NDC under presidency.
I've given you
that's again excuse. Consider the 3 development authorities now all cano. You share on figures. You subtract it from the 3.1. I'm telling you, you are overspending. You are overspending, honorable.
You must admit the fact that the civil servant and the public servant, womunyina itua woka. Sankrofo say abayin na wo ho no be ejuma or Jubilee House, they are still part of the public sector workers. That is about 2/3 of the entire staff.
But almost salary no and part of the 3.1 billion.
What are you talking about?
We are civil or public servant. Now say controller accountant general. How does your this thing
when you do your budget?
Are they paid from the office of the presidency?
The staff that you have.
They are not paid from the office of the presidency. Let's do the calculations right.
But who told you that the staff of Jubilee are not paid by controller? Who told you are not paid?
Very good. What have indicated the American? You are saying that Una say this 3.1 billion ebe accounted for by the salaries of civil and public servants.
I told you
that budget for 3.1 is not. It doesn't go into payment of salaries. It doesn't go into payment of salaries.
Are you not done? You are making noise. You are not making noise.
Because I am proving it wrong.
Thank you.
Please. Because we may not conclude. 3.1 billion.
Stop making the noise.
It is not noise. Please, it's not noise. I'm correcting you, sir. You have spent 3.1 billion on the presidency, and that is not accounted for by salaries. Let's get that basic fact.
I've made it clear.
Okay.
That please stop. I've made it clear that Office of Government Machinery, the budget is up as a result of these important 3 development authorities.
Yeah, Baba.
One budget is part of it.
Okay.
You should get that clear, please. And again, Zongo development, we are not talking about salaries. I'm not talking about salaries. You were quoting figures, and I'm telling you how the figures got there.
How did the figures get there? That special needs cannot account for the 3.1 billion.
Remember, 2 minutes now you
are displaying so much ignorance about the discussion.
Which ignorance?
You are.
Because I'm putting you right and correcting you. What is the ignorance?
So the figures you are quoting is as a result of these 3 or 4 development authorities. whose budget are all pushed.
Their entire budget.
Their entire budget.
Okay.
It's at the office of the government machinery.
Okay.
So you should get it. So go and check all these 4 development authorities, one more budget, before you can make a claim whether we are overspending or otherwise. Again, I've also made a point, said the staff of Jubilee House are made up of public and civil servants. It's not all of them that they are political appointees. So all these staff that are seconded, in the absence of them at Jubilee House, they are still part of our public sector wage. Okay? So whatever they pay, if you have people assigned to Jubilee House and they are drawing salaries from Consolidate, they should indicate where they are working and all that. That is why we submitted to Jubilee House. So when you make a wild allegation, you've increased it from 700 million to 1.2 billion. But to that extent, you should be able to give the details as what accounted for that increment. And I've told you 4 development authorities, Coastal Development Authority, all the projects done in Volta region are part of the office of the government machinery budget that you are talking about.
Nukreni da wa yenka na nukreni yese.
Nukreni da wa unka.
Under President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. Your expenditure and expenses our office of the president are increasing by over 350%. Now, 700 million now average under NDC. Omubaya are increasing to over 3.1 billion at the presidency. Now, SAR development authorities now all canon, they are not what is accounting for that expenditure. Expenses at the presidency. Expenses be to say, for example, the issues of presidential convoy now, all of those things, it's all parts. Now, especially Kennedy Japan, MPP MP, one of your colleagues, who senior colleague, or catcher say, for even a Josephine to come down from the United States, Oba Ghana, no, presidency, no, through the chief of staff, who pay no, over $60,000. That is the useless, reckless expenditure. And these are the things that you can want them. And these are their facts. So at the end of the day, say, Kasamu increase the expenditure. Stop quoting all those expenses because the fact does not support that.
You have
Ukraine say 3.1 billion I'm spending is on very, very reckless expenditure.
But I say, all of those things. A quick one. Uncle for 2022 budget. For 2022 budget, the detailed expenditure of the Office of Government Machinery is stated there.
But I say, so microphones now off. Sylvester started so MP for Botiano English Yaman from constituency. Within the acquisition and a second Waber Coffee and Pedro Presla, Renoff, and Yanamo Aka Sunlight Camera, MC Awin, and Yadamasi. Yamian watching, you better say, background.